Hello, everyone, and welcome to Conversations with Friends on the BK Miami YouTube. Guess what? Guess where I am? I'm in India. I'm at the Brahma Kumaris meditation headquarters in Madhaban, where meditation classes so much go on here for weeks and weeks, where people are really going within themselves to better understand themselves and how they can create more peace and harmony in themselves and in the world as well. I have a very special guest, and I'm excited to introduce you to her. Her name is Wedad, and Wedad is from, you'll never guess, Kuwait. So welcome. I'm so thrilled to get to know you. We just got to know each other over the last couple of days, and we just had so much to share and so much to talk about. So tell me about what your experience has been over the last few days. And I know that you've been to other retreats over the last few years.
Yeah.
This is not your first time, but what's your experience when you come here?
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much for the interview. I'm so happy to know you, and yeah, I'm very happy to have this conversation also with you. I wish everybody get benefit from our experience and our spiritual life. Really, the place is very, very peaceful, and this is not first time I came. Now it's fifth time I came here. I came regularly. Yeah, it's a very peaceful place. You can connect to yourself out of the material world and all your business, your family. So you are here alone with yourself and with your God. Yeah, you just refresh. So because when we go back home, all the responsibility is waiting for us, the pressure of life is waiting for us. So we need everybody needs that time for themselves to refresh. Then they can deal with the responsibility and all the stress in their life in a calm way, and they will charge themselves. So this calm, this peace, they can give it for everybody when they go back home.
I love it. I love what you're saying, because I'm thinking some people might say, oh, it's like going to a spa. Well,
No.
a spiritual spa.
Yes,
A spiritual spa,
yeah.
not a spa.
No.
It's not about focusing on the
No.
physical or the material, or it's not about losing weight.
No.
It's not about looking better or doing more exercise. Though we get a lot of walking in here.
Yeah.
We're walking up and down these mountains and everything.
Actually, it's about losing weight of the soul. The soul, it's too heavy because of the problems, the stress in the life, and anxiety, worry. What will happen in the future, especially after COVID-19, everybody worry. So all this stress make heaviness in the soul. This heaviness will bring more and more anger. So here we have weight loss for the soul.
I
The
love
soul
that.
to become more light, so you can fly, you will feel more calm, you will feel more happiness, and you connect to yourself. Yeah.
Just
Lose weight
listening
for
to
the
you.
soul.
Can you weigh that? I don't think so. You can't weigh it, but you can feel it, right?
Yeah.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
So how did you come to meditate with the Brahma Kumaris? I think it was about 4 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So you're pretty new, but you're not. In terms of your last 4 years, you've grown so much.
Yeah.
As I came to understand over the last few days with you.
Actually, I'm searching for the peace since 10 years. I went many spiritual schools. All of them, they are good, nice, with meditation. You feel the peace, you feel connecting to yourself, relief of the anxiety. But I feel the true changing here with the Brahma Kumaris. Really. Now I'm 4 years with them. You feel that something inside you is changing because it's work on the soul immediately. It goes in the soul. What is making the soul is not comfortable. So the things which I felt really a change on me. The anger was the biggest problem in my life. I get angry easily. Then now, I believe, I feel that 90 to 95 of the anger finished from my life. I become more quiet, more relaxed. So it reflects on my life also. Any problem happen, any situation come, I deal with it as a entertainment show. Not seriously. Don't take life seriously. No need to take everything seriously. It will pass. Any problem will pass. But don't focus on the problem. Just focus on the solution. Yeah, put all your energy in the solution, and it will pass. And also one of the things which changed with me is focusing and power of concentration raised more. And the memory, yeah, I was easily losing memory. So I have to put in my notebook for next day what I have to do, all my responsibilities, because I am businesswoman, I have family with 5 kids, lots of responsibility. But I felt really my memory is refreshed and become more power. So I usually told them something amazing happened to me. Usually when you grow up, then the memory become less. But what happened to me when I grow up, the memory has become more.
I want to say amazing, but but in one sense it's not amazing because you see it all around you. I see people that are much older, and I see that they're able to give beautiful talks. They're able to take on so many responsibilities and spiritual responsibilities, handle so many people, and so something changes. So it's that heaviness that goes away, and that, like you said, that stress, it really affects the way you think.
True.
Which is so interesting because today, and I know you are a physical therapist as well, and you've worked a lot with healing. Today there's so much research coming out, isn't there? That meditation is the way. My late husband had a doctor, maybe a world famous cardiologist in America, who would listen to me and never said anything. And then one day I was with my husband, and he came after me after he met with my husband, and he said, I want to tell you, I've seen the research. I've seen the research in the major medical journals about the effect of meditation on people's minds and their bodies. And he said he started to meditate. He also did speak at a BK program in Miami.
Yes, and one more thing would change with me. I had migraine, severe migraine for several years. You cannot believe. The Panadol, it should be with me in the bag anywhere I go. What happened to me, like a miracle, it disappeared with the meditation, really. It disappeared. So it's the meditation, it helps you to relieve, healing for the body, healing for the soul, healing for your emotion. It's really, I advise everybody, if you have a chance to join any spiritual courses, to join the Brahma Kumaris, Raja Yoga, meditation, don't miss it. We need it a lot.
Sometimes people come and they're doubtful. What is this? What is this going to do for me or do to me? And would you say that you see that what happens is all they need to do is try it? That's all you have to do. The Brahma Kumaris, or I'm sure other spiritual groups, there are others, are not selling something, not trying to get you into anything. They just, what I found is they just want to help you.
And if you're confused, try it one time. If you like it, continue. Don't like it, leave it. You will not lose anything.
What about on your children? Because I know, as you said, you have quite a few, 5 children.
Yeah, I have 5 children.
And I'm always curious to see how, when the mother, especially the mother, gets involved with something like this, what effect have they changed, or are they seeing things differently now?
They are not following me actually, but they saw the difference in my personality, because I told you before, I'm an angry person. Now I'm more quiet. We become more close to each other. They become like friends. I start to see the beauty in them, because before, as a mother, I feel heaviness of the responsibility of the children. But now, no, even my vision to this beautiful mission as a mother, I feel they are my friends now. Yeah, and they are become close to me more and more, and I am close to them. Yeah.
I'm sure they have seen the dramatic change in you.
Mm.
And I think it all has to do with this one of the main teachings of the Brahma Kumaris is that you really can't change anyone but yourself. And most parents, they are, from the moment that the child is born, they're trying to change the child to make sure the child is on the right path. And it's not just about children, it's all the people in our life that, we don't get along with them, or they're angry, or whatever. That helped you, that idea of we can't change others, especially our loved ones. In fact, they will resist, right? If we're trying to push this on them, they will run away.
Yeah, true. No, you don't have to push. They will feel your vibration. They will feel your peace. Many friends, they follow me and they came because also my friends, they saw the change in me. Then they start to ask me, what are you doing? Then I told them about meditation and the courses, and they came and took it. They are very happy now. Also, their life is changing because their personality also changing. The bad habits.
Yeah, when you speak of bad habits,
the life become
like,
easy. I don't know how.
Really, life
you
is
just sit and meditate, then the life become easy outside. Yeah.
Well, those pictures of yogis that from going back in time, right? You'd see them sitting meditating, and I would always look at pictures like that when I was younger, and you'd feel the peace. You would feel
because
the
it's
peace.
all about your inner world. We live two worlds.
Yeah.
Your inner world and outer world. If your inner world is peace, love, happiness, it will reflect immediately on your outer world, in your family, in your business, in your relation. All it will be reflect. The love inside you will reflect outside. You will see the love everywhere. If you are from inside have a peace, you will see the peace everywhere outside. You're inside happy, it will reflect also outside.
So it's really working on the inner self, and it's working on.
It's not about outside. It's all about inside.
All inside, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. Again, it's the opposite of what many people don't realize that they're doing, and all of us, and I think we all know that we still do it, is we have the anger, or maybe not outright anger anymore, but inner irritation, desire for, maybe you could speak to that, desire for things, or for people, or things to happen, the way we want them. And a lot of people, they really live like that, don't they? And that's what causes the heaviness. If things don't work out the way you want them, then you're feeling bad.
No, it doesn't work to change people. You just need to accept them as they are. Because if they have angry, remember that one day you was angry. If they have any bad habit, remember we also before have lots of bad habits. So we are not perfect and we are not complete. Even the people, they are not perfect, they are not complete. We should just accept each other and slowly, which is in his luck to change, he will change in his own time. Don't rush people, they will change, but in the right time.
That's beautiful. That's exactly it. Is just, and have a higher vision for others, right? Not say to yourself they can't change, this is their nature, this is just the way they are, and almost sometimes we give up on people, don't we?
We should have mercy. Feel the mercy inside you and on others. If you judge people that they will not change, this is because lack of mercy inside you. Have a mercy inside you on them. Just bless them. Send for them good wishes, pure feeling, and they will change slowly.
You know what I'm amazed at, just sitting here listening to you? You've been in this for 4 years. That's not a whole lot of time. It's a good amount of time, but you have, I feel that you have really changed. I didn't know you before, I just met you, but I can feel that you have embraced this. So, as you were saying at the beginning, did you just embraced it immediately? Or, personally, when I first came, I loved it and I felt the peace, but then I was trying to make sure that this was the right path, that I could fit into this path. And in time, I knew this was my path. But with you, I get the feeling that you just came and that was it. And okay, I'm on, right? I'm into it.
You know, because
Was it that fast for you?
I'm searching for the truth,
You were.
for the peace 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. And I told you, I went to many spiritual schools, but the peace which I felt it here with the Brahma Kumaris is something different. It touched my heart. And then, as you said, at the beginning, there is little confused. Is it the right path or no? But then I said, impossible. You are in a wrong path, then all your life is become correct, and you have the problems start to disappear. You feel more peace. Impossible. Wrong path, and all this your life change in a better way. So for sure, how you check if you are in the right path or not? Check your life. If your life become good, better, good relation, better relation in your business, better relation in your family, problems become less, for sure you are in the right.
What more can you want? But to know that things are getting
heaven
better.
on earth. This is heaven on earth.
It really is.
Yeah.
And I think the daily practice, because when I think of this, it's kind of like exercise in the sense that you have to do it regularly. A person can't go to exercise and say once a week I'll work out, or once a week I'll take a walk. It has to be, maybe not every day in working out, but it has to be very regular. Tell me about your practice and how you do this.
We start with the meditation.
Yeah.
For AM. We wake up early, 4 o'clock. We meditate 1 hour till 5 o'clock. Then 6:30 we have a class. We call it morning. It is a spiritual class also about how to increase the peace, how you understand what your soul needs, how you purify your soul so it become more light and light. This is daily class we have it, so we don't miss it. If we miss it, we can join the Zoom. And usually I meditate after this class from 8 to 10. I meditate 2 hours. Yeah, and then afternoon again we have meditation from 6:30 to 7:30, 1 hour. And also before I sleep, I do also again meditation or revision for the classes we have it. Yeah, so around from 4 to 5 hours from my day, it is for the spiritual growth.
Your growth. That's a true commitment. So, I don't want to scare anybody, because not everybody necessarily can do what you're doing.
Gradually.
Exactly.
Gradually. Because thanks God, I have time for this. But any chance you have, don't waste it. Don't waste it.
Time is running out, isn't it? For everyone?
Don't waste the time in the silly things. Just keep it for yourself and for growing yourself and purifying your soul. As much as the soul become light and purify, your life will purify also and become light and easy.
Speaking of the time, everybody in the world does seem to know that this is a very strange time on Earth, right? How would you describe it, in terms of what's happening in the world? And how do you feel that we can all create change and contribute to maybe doing something much better, for the world, to help in the world?
Yeah, I think we should be close to the humanity. We should become with attention to the environment, to the Mother Earth. We should, as much as we can, try to help the earth. And don't be consumed. Just be productive more. Just be more productive rather than consuming and taking. Just give more and more. Like about the pollution in the earth, it's a big problem, and this is the main cause of the increasing the heat in the earth, and this heat will cause the drying in the water. So just help to not pollute the air, and yeah, try as much as you can to use less water. Appreciate this less.
Sorry, we just camera fell over.
Yeah.
And we're here, out here. We're at actually Daddy Janky Park, who was one of the heads of the Brahma Kumaris for many, many years, until she left the body, as we say, passed away 3 years ago. And this is the park that they created. We're sitting in the park right now. People are, as you saw, going through the park. They're walking through the park. So this is a beautiful place. I wish we could just take you around this entire park. It's really a special park. And so what you're saying is that it's not even just about taking care of yourself, it's taking care of the earth as well.
True. Yes.
You know, care for the earth, be a guardian for the earth. And, you know, and for others, and it's all connected. That's what I love about the teachings. And I do want to say something. I mean, because you were born a Muslim, right? Yeah. And you practiced, you were, you know, really a student of Islam. And Kuwait is mainly that, right? Most people are. Though I was reading about Kuwait, and they're very open to all religions, aren't they? They're very, everybody's free to practice in Kuwait, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing for your country.
Yeah, true.
So I was just wondering, how do people who are pretty strict Muslims, how do they respond to what you're doing?
Yeah, you know, some of them, they don't accept meditation. They thought it's from Hindu's religion or another religion. But you can explain to them in a tactful way. Usually I told them, come practice concentration of the mind, relaxing of the mind. Some of them, they don't like this word meditation. Yeah. So just explain for them in a tactful way, in a simple way. So because, you know, their awareness cannot accept other cultures. So yeah, they will accept it. And I tried with them like 5 minutes meditation. They love it. They love it. But tell them that it is practicing for concentration, for relaxing the mind. Yeah, don't use this big words, meditation and Brahma Kumaris.
You're
Be
so
simple with them. Yeah, because everybody needs it. Even the religious, they need it.
But nobody wants to feel as if you're pushing something on them, and you're not. You're just saying, this is what we do. That's it. We're not trying to. And people have their own practices, which can be very beautiful. And even if they incorporate some of this, you know, inner space or inner peace into their lives, again, it doesn't mean that you're running away from what you do. You know, we're not trying to change anybody. I love that about the Brahma Kumaris. It's who are you changing? Trying to change yourself, right?
True.
Right.
True.
So Wedad, it is just such a pleasure to be here in Mount Abu,
My pleasure.
in India, in Madhaban, where the Brahma Kumaris headquarters for the world are. People have been meditating here in this whole area for years and years and years. I want to say since the late 1940s. I'm blanking on that right now. I think it was something like that, maybe even before. It's been a long time that people have been coming here they might have moved here later because there was a move before that, and I'm just blanking on the time, but it's been many, many years that yogis have been coming here, spiritually working on themselves, going back to their homes, their lives, their families. Most of the time, I would say probably all the time, new and improved, right?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I thank you, and I hope that you will come visit us in Miami and come to the Miami Center. They would love to meet you.
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
And thank you for staying with us and meeting Wedad and hearing the words of such a spiritual, such a really empowered human being in such a short time. So that shows you don't have to be practicing this for a long time, and you can begin to change and improve very quickly. Bye-bye.
Bye.